Welcome back everyone to Ask Nutritionist Deepa's quick, easy, flavorful recipe videos. And in case you are wondering, what am I doing with this gigantic thing called daikon or white radish, I'm going to show you how I'm going to turn that into a delicious curry. So just hang in there with me. But first, let's understand why eat radishes or why eat daikons. So daikon is just a different variety of radish, and it's among the most nutritionally loaded low calorie vegetable. It provides high levels of vitamin C and also magnesium, and it contains an active enzyme called myrosinase. And basically daikon has antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antiviral and diuretic properties, and it comes from the same class as your kale and cabbage and cauliflower. So definitely is going to give you the benefits, the anti-cancer and the anti-inflammatory benefits of eating cruciferous vegetables. So let's start understanding the ingredients for this daikon curry or daikon stir fry. This is like 3 pounds of daikon, but I had another 3 pounds of daikon which is grated. So I have grated daikon, some sliced tomatoes, frozen peas, and some peanut powder. And the spices are going to be very simple: turmeric, mustard, and red chilies, and maybe some cayenne a little later. So that's all is going to go in here. So let's get started with the recipe. We'll start crackling the mustard here, and those are whole mustard seeds. And I'm going to throw in some whole chilies. One ingredient I forgot to mention is asafoetida. It's a spice that you get in Indian grocery stores. It is not at all spicy, but it has a unique fragrance to it, and it goes really well with this radish. You want to make sure that the asafoetida or any of these spices don't burn. So I'm going to lower the heat. In here goes some turmeric. Now this turmeric doesn't have a very bright yellow color, but it's an organic turmeric from Navita's. And I'm not sure, it's a different variety of turmeric. It smells wonderful here. And now it's time to add all this radish into it. It's time to add all the radish into it. Now, as I said, it's a lot of radish here, but it is almost 75% water. So it's going to cook down quickly and quite a bit. And always make sure that you are cooking in batches, you are cooking extra. So it's better to cook more than less. Oh, look how beautiful this yellow color is blending in this radish. Now once all the turmeric has been mixed in with this grated radish, you can add a little bit of salt if you want. But again, if you are dealing with diabetes or heart disease, congestive heart failure, or weight, then you want to avoid adding salt during cooking. You can sprinkle a little bit of salt once the dish is done. That way you will end up eating less sodium. This radish is almost cooked, and one quick tip here to know when the vegetable is cooked is when you see these small little holes or wells in the center. That means the vegetable has come together, or include even your dal, that it is cooked, or beans, they are cooked. So now I'm going to add cayenne. To make sure that I'm extracting the heat out of cayenne, I'm going to add it to the sides here. Here it's not very hot, and that is just enough heat to extract the spiciness of the cayenne into the dish. Now it's time to add the sliced tomatoes and some peas. I'm going to dump all of them. These are all frozen peas and tomatoes. The reason that you don't want to add tomatoes and peas in the beginning, because the radish is going to get pretty soft. So just to have a little bit of texture and flavor, and it's always a good idea not to overcook the vegetables. So I'm going to show you one quick trick to mix everything together, is just using a fork and kind of forking it in, so you are not crushing these tomato slices or the radish, grated radish, and make it into a mush. And it will also allow you to mix in all the spices in there without losing the texture of the veggies. It's time to add the peanut powder. And again, I'm just going to use the fork for mixing it in. And now it's time to turn the heat off, because this daikon curry is done. It's a very quick, easy stir fry. As you can see, it didn't take me that long. Everything gets cooked in less than 15 minutes. It smells absolutely delicious, and a little bit of cilantro on top, and this is all good to go.